Right, I think I don't need to explain what we're doing here today. So, let's get started, shall we? What's your favorite Thomas Roblox game? And have you played Blue Train with friends? And are you sad that it was cancelled? So, Blue Train with Friends is my favorite Thomas Roblox game, and of course I'm sad about it. But I'm not playing Blue Train with Friends that much to be really upset that it was cancelled. I'm actually quite fine with it. I just don't know why it was cancelled. Can you explain why it was cancelled? And also, what's your second favorite Southern engine than the schools class? So, I have lots of second favorite engines. So, here's the top three: the King Arthur class N15, the LBSC Baltic Tank L class, and of course the Adams Radial Tank 415 class. Not very good questions, you say? Okay, let's see. Any other fandom you part of? No, I'm not. Have you ever heard of the movie The Beatles Yellow Submarine? Opinion on the Beatles. I have no idea what you're talking about. Next one. What's your favorite steam engine built by British Railways? I don't have one. I really don't like British Railways designs. Sorry, that's who I am. I don't like them. What's your second favorite steam engine? That's quite hard question actually. I already done a video about my top 5 favorite steam engines that I like besides the schools class, but I can't choose between those 5. There was LMS2P, LNWR George V class, then the Great Western Churchwood County. Yes, it's actually Churchwood County. The county class is a different engine. The Baltic Tank, the L class, and the Science class Atlantic. And I can't choose between those 5. And here we have an interesting one. What's your favorite car? So, my favorite car is Subaru XT, the wedge-shaped cube from the 80s with pop-out headlights. Love this car. If you have to do your version of one of Thomas and Friends movies and episodes, which movie and episode would you pick? For movie, of course, Misty Island Rescue, because it's terrible. Come on, we all hate it. As for the episode, probably The Sad Story of Henry, because, come on, train stopped at the middle of the main line, blocking it. And what are you supposed to do? Of course, you have to build a wall. That's just stupid. So, your top 5 favorite Thomas and Friends and My Little Pony episodes. Yes, finally an MLP question. I waited for this. So, Thomas and Friends is the first episode of season 1, Thomas and Gordon. Then, Thomas's Train, Thomas and the Trucks, Thomas and the Breakdown Train, Thomas and the Guard. As for MLP, it is Horseplay, Perfect Pair, Hard to Say Anything, and Canterlot Wedding, first and second part. The fact that Thomas was able to stay ahead of Spencer in final chase of Thomas and Friends Hero of the Rails movie was pretty cool, right? Yeah, it is, but of course, it's unrealistic. The E2 was never can go this fast and keep ahead of an A4 Pacific. if had to make 3 of an MLP characters as Thomas and Friends characters, which 3 ponies would you pick? So Rainbow Dash, I think, she likes go fast, and she would be a great express engine. Then, maybe Big Mac, he's strong, he could be a really nice goods engine. And Sweetie Belle, Scootaloo, and Apple Bloom, they are tiny, and so they could be good chances. This sounds really weird. Who's your favorite Thomas the Tank Engine and My Little Pony character? I don't have a favorite Thomas the Tank Engine, favorite or least favorite character. They all good as well as bad. But as for MLP, I do have a favorite character, and it is Miss Main. She has an interesting story and she looks beautiful. Oh, and who's your least favorite MLP character? Oh, I know who my least favorite. The fucking Diamond Tiara, a total asshole. Yes, she is changed somewhere in the middle of the series, but after that, we barely see her. A terrible character. Will you do a face reveal? Of course not. What is this question? What game do you play? If so, what are they? I'm not playing any games right now, and my only entertainment is doing videos for my channel. Who is better, Dudley or 9462 Alfred? Okay, first, Alfred and 9462 are 2 different engines. And second, 9462 is better than Dudley. How do you do your animations? Well, I'm using Medii Bank Paint for drawing the models and CapCut for animating. That's all you need to know. Have you seen the FNAF movie? No, I don't. How much do you hate Thomas and Friends All Engines Go? Have you watched Victor Tanzik? The question is who don't watch him. And what do you use for the MOP and AI voices? I don't really understand what you mean, but I hope I will answer the right thing. So, if you ask where I'm finding the PNG MOP characters, I just finding them on Google. As for the AI voices, well, CapCut have this option. That's it. Thoughts on Jimmy the Ginty? A true legendary series, that's all I have to say.